mean, it's unnecessary.
It
You
is
don't have to buy
unnecessary now. I have to pay.
I'm pretty sure you can do a lot with what you have already.
I do. I can, and it goes against what I said.
And you ain't reached your peaks with what you got yet already.
No.
So I feel like you should.
But if I can sell some
this.
shit that I'm not using,
I mean, that's understandable.
then it's a wash. But yeah,
if you can sell enough to get that and not have to put extra to it.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm waiting for. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger on it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost bought a 2000 XL though.
He ain't even tell me nothing. He said I need you to be my sponsor.
This was before I asked you to be my accountability partner.
Yeah.
I was looking on Marketplace, and whenever I go on Marketplace, I always check Reverb. Reverb is like the eBay for musical instruments, right? And then I watched that video and I saw there were different versions. So like the Live has more outputs than the one. The one only has 2 outputs, left and right, where the Live has 4 outputs. And then if you got the right MPC, it had 8 outputs. So you would buy it, and what some people were doing, they would take the 8 out because you could buy it as an extra addition to it, and then they would sell it to you separate. So I was like, I don't particularly like the workflow of making beats in the SP404, and I have a good suspicion that it would be a vintage MPC would be similar workflow, just the way it works, without boring everybody any more than we already have for 6 minutes.
We still ain't even hit 8 minutes. Nope. Fuck y'all talking about. So let's get it motherfucking popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Fuck niggas.
Hey, totally peer pressure me into doing something different.
We in here.
What's going on?
What's goody? It's episode 75.
75, another week, and we're back.
Guys, we are 25 episodes away.
From 100.
From a
centennial. No, it hasn't been 100 years. I don't think we can use that word. Cent is Latin for 100, but I don't know what the cent episode.
From a C note, right? That's like $100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 100, so.
And 75 is my birth year, so it's a good number.
Oh, shit. Yeah. This might be a good episode.
They're all good episodes, except that Tubi shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that waiting for it on Tubi. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, everybody has their moments, all right? Yeah. Don't judge us.
That's the expression every dog has its day.
Janice, if you didn't notice, we still not, because we recorded this the same day, so don't.
Yeah.
We still
I'm Ramon.
Oh, shit. I think I'm Darian.
And we already said it's episode 75, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, before we get started.
I am thankful. Oh, I'll let you go because I need to think.
Before we get started, if you go ahead and grab that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when some shit comes out, right?
Go to the social medias.
Like them.
Follow them. Yep.
And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, give us a like. Hell, on Spotify, you can even give
5 stars. 5 stars.
And tell what you've thought about the episodes.
Oh, you can give comments.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. I was about to say I don't. I go in there as a listener, so I don't. I don't know what Spotify shows.
Same thing. I go in and it says, "Question: what did you think about this episode?" That's how I knew it was there.
Oh, because when I'm about to gas our shit up. So
when I'm taking the screenshots to post for Thursday, I noticed that I was like, oh, because I'm cutting it out the picture for the post.
Gotcha.
And I'm disappointed, guys. We're all adults here. Me and my man is not rich. We was trying to give y'all $25.
Bro.
I took the time to make a creative bingo board.
Ain't nobody utilized. You had to watch 4 videos.
Right.
Literally 4 videos that you had to watch. And you could have got $25 from Amazon. And I know you want something from Amazon. Everybody order from Amazon. And don't lie and say you don't fuck with Amazon. We all do. We making Bezos rich out this bitch. Stop playing.
We might redo it, but for now, the time limit is passed.
Time limit's up. Ain't nobody send it. It is what it is. Y'all think we was bullshit and we was really trying to show support for the people who show us support.
Yeah.
Y'all bugging.
But we'll try again. So
if I was, if I could have qualified, I'd have did it. Fuck y'all. fuck you talking about? I know it's something I can get on Amazon.
Facts.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah. I am grateful for life. Every day is a new opportunity to get up and do it better than I did it the day before. I'm grateful to have that opportunity.
That's dope. That's good shit. I am grateful for shit. I'm grateful for life too, for real.
Okay.
On some real shit, yeah. I'm grateful for life. It seemed like everything has been getting better, and like when I'm like desolate and shit's not where I wanted to be, I'm always reminded of how worse it could be, and like the fact that I'm still breathing, I'm alive, I'm making moves, I'm doing shit to try and better myself.
You're
like
walking upright.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm just thankful for life.
It gets challenging sometimes. Like I noticed I had was it a couple last Thursday, whatever Thursday it was, one of my day offs. I will notice that since I've gotten older, if I don't get some good sleep, it affects my next day. So I was up late because I was trying not to pay this nigga $1.
Be angry?
Huh?
You be angry, or you just?
I lose motivation and then
don't feel like doing shit. Yeah.
It's crazy. I lose motivation, then because I'm holding myself accountable, I get angry at myself. Then I feel guilty, and then I get depressed.
God damn!
Right?
All in 30 minutes.
I was trying Wednesday night. I was trying not to pay out. So you guys don't know. So I read this book, Atomic Habits. I finished it. Great read. If you're trying to just make any kind of improvement in any aspect of your life.
Repeat that.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits. Because it sounded like your ass said a time to have it, so I was confused.
James Clear.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits. Great book, but one of the things it talked about is I always look at people who have been successful, and they gave 2 examples of people. One guy, he was a salesperson, and every time he made a sales call, he got to put a paper clip in an empty jar. And it gave him like joy to see, like just like your game score, right? Mm-hmm. Every time you're able to level up any one of your games, it feels good because you saw that achievement.
Yeah, I was about to get hyped. My fault. I went off last night. I had like 15 kills on Warzone, bro. I was fucking and still lost. I'm so mad.
And then Benjamin Franklin carried around a habit book, and he wrote down his habits. And I was like, I like that. I like data. And so to see what I'm consistently doing and the times I do it, that really helps me plan my day out. So it's out there. But I started this book, and to add to it, one of the things is consequence, right? Mm-hmm. The reason most people wear their seatbelt is because they don't want to get a seatbelt ticket. Yeah. For the main purpose of it is to live in case you have a car accident. Save your life, motherfucker. Right.
You just don't want that's fucked up. Motherfuckers just don't want the ticket. They don't care about you could die.
And they did this stat, and they said before seatbelt laws, something like only 18% of Americans wore their seatbelt in the car.
Yeah.
And then after every state over 30 years, by the time, I think every state but to this day one doesn't have seatbelt laws, and I didn't look up what state it was, but I was curious.
Don't trust that state.
88% of people wear their seatbelt. Mm-hmm. So I said, all right, how can I add some accountability for me, right? Like I like seeing that I completed shit. Even down to, the reason you make your bed in the morning, it gives you a boost because you feel like you completed a task. So for those of you who don't make your bed, so I said, let me add some accountability. So I have 4 friends that I asked to be my accountability partner. And if I don't do these things that I have on my list, that I have to cash up them $1 a day. Mm-hmm. And day 2,
the next day,
4 random people woke up with $4 in their cash app from me.
Yep. My man's had to get that dollar up.
Because it doesn't, like I could have lied and said I did it, right? But it doesn't do me any good, doesn't help me get any better. So I don't know how we got there.
Yeah, I don't know either. You had a long ass story to get there.
I forget.
I don't know what the premise of the original.
There was something we said, and I was saying
he was trying to explain how
why I had to
you
give you
said gave me $1. Yeah, that's what you was trying to explain.
Oh, because I was saying I
was the accountability. I was partner. Up late. Why I was the accountability partner? Yeah.
Why I was up late because I had to finish 3 things. So I had to practice guitar, and I did that, and then I had to make music and make content, and I did both of those things. And then now it's 3:00 in the morning, because what happens is it tells you to to create a minimal amount. Like if I'm going to do this thing for 10 minutes. And while it may not seem like it's going to do any value, often you do the thing longer than the time you prescribed. But even if you just do it for that time, it creates the habit so that you do it every day. And so I played guitar for more than 15 minutes and I made music for more than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I made content while doing both of those because it was kind of
it's part of your
habit stacking. But and then I went to sleep late. So then I woke up late. So then I didn't have all my quiet alone time in the morning that I would knock out so much
meditation
shit.
And
so I didn't do none of that shit. And I ended up being depressed and I sat on the couch all fucking, like if you look at my rings that day, I don't think it went past 240 calories.
Oh shit.
Because I just stayed there fucking all day. So that's how I had to pay you $1.
Hey, keep fucking up.
No, sir. Because I do found like even this morning, I went to sleep late last night. Why? I got off late. You all right in there?
Oh, I think the thing's running again like it was last time.
Okay. Darian don't know how to flush the toilet.
I just hit the thing, it go flush, and then I don't
know what's wrong with it. It's weird. Sometimes it's mad stiff, like you gotta put your fucking foot on the shit to flush it.
Yeah, that one time it was like
and
that.
And then other times it's just like normal. Anyway, I was watching the Fantastic Four. I watched the
Which one? The first one?
I watched the first one with Jessica Alba and I'm like, this shit was really corny. I didn't realize how corny this shit was. And interestingly enough, Kevin Feige, because there was no Marvel Studios back then, he was part of that. I forget was he producer or director or what producer. And then I watched the new one that they tried to do with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
And I see what they tried to do, but that wasn't it either.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a really accurate Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Because that's on the docket. But anyway. So I was up
That's
late.
all you watching it for is Dr. Doom. Yo ass, he looking for the villain.
I do be really into the fucking
these heroes. How the villain doing?
I've told you, I'm curious about what drives people to their villainry. And then this morning I was like, I'm tired. I slept later than normal, but I still got my ass up and I went to the gym. And then I came back and did my yoga and then I did my meditation and I'm good. So it'd be funny that the shit that you know that makes you feel good, sometimes you have a motivation, you have a hard time doing it.
Yeah. You don't be feeling like doing that shit.
Yeah. So, and the book said that the most profound thing that I will remember from the book through the many things they said was that your habits don't always have to be fun, but they're necessary. And I'm like, oh shit. It says the person that's the strong person is the person that has the ability to go through the boredom and still do it. Because you go to the gym, sometimes you're doing the same fucking exercises and maybe you switch it up, but it's boring.
Yeah. And you don't feel like doing the same shit.
But it's necessary.
Make you, So repetition is like the key to success in a lot of things. Just keep doing it. Once you keep doing it, you'll master it. You'll figure out the best ways to help yourself do that task.
And that was one of the things he said in the life. He's like, sometimes people get comfortable in their habits and they don't ever take time to evaluate it to then get a little bit more performance out of it.
Shit, that's a fact. That's a fact. God damn.
But yeah, I bumped into two different musicians at work and they both said 15 minutes a day. No matter what you do, 15 minutes a day, you play that fucking instrument. No matter what. And so I've going back, my fingers are getting numb again because I've been playing it regularly again.
Yeah.
Like I didn't buy it to just sit in the fucking case.
Yeah.
So
ain't no point in fucking buying it if you're gonna sit.
And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
Ramon here working on his singing voice with the guitar.
No, my intermediate goal is to be able to create a beat where I play the guitar on it. So
that'd be fucking fire.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking fire. Have you ever fucking strings on the back of a beat you created?
Yeah, maybe I'll practice one time on the episode in the pre-pod.
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's like, nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I'll hook up the MPC and you let you bang out a beat and then I'll just play the guitar to it.
Shit, I'll do that.
That might be fun.
That might be fun as fuck. We got some shit coming to y'all.
Yeah.
Like that may be dope as shit.
So in my depression that day, it started making me think. Like sometimes I do wake up and I just be like, I'm not feeling anything today, right? And sometimes it comes from social media because sometimes it comes from social media because you're doing that thing where maybe you're looking at, like, a lot of the people I follow are people who have similar aspirations and dreams. And you see, it's no matter how strong you are, you see somebody further along, it taps something in you, right? It either makes you feel bad about yourself or it makes you say, I need to work harder or I need to follow this example. And that particular day, I was getting mad because I was like, I need to be working harder, but I don't feel like this person worked right. And it doesn't matter what that person did. They did it. It's on me to do what I'm going to do. But then I started thinking of expectations, because sometimes it gets lonely when you're in an endeavor. And that whether it be a personal endeavor, even at work, because you're trying to do well, right? For the sake of, not so much even for the accolades at work. This is who I fucking am. I do something, I'm going to do a good job at it.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about, do you ever meet somebody and you detect something in them? And so you have an expectation of them from what you see in them, right? Based on your leadership, based on your experience, based on your history, you're probably pretty good at picking out people who have great work ethic or certain talents. And so, like any good leader, you try and inspire them for them to maximize those talents. And then it gets disappointing when they don't. And I feel like my discovery that day is, I got to go back to something my friend James always says, trust what you know about a person, right? Versus trusting what you believe about the person or what you saw in the person, right? And it's a fine line. So you talk all the time about how your wife is this great person because she points out your great qualities and it inspires you to be greater. Now put yourself in her shoes for a minute and imagine she put all that effort and she poured into you to get you to see your true potential, right? But you did nothing with it. You never moved forward. In some cases, you went backwards and you never even engaged in what she saw in you. Imagine how frustrating that must be for her.
That'd be frustrating as fuck. But in reality, like, your expectations out of somebody, you can't just focus on them meeting your expectations, because in reality, your expectations isn't the same as somebody else's.
Even for themselves.
Even for themselves. Like, sometimes they don't even know, or they don't even know what to expect or how to get to what's expected in their life. So, like, you never know. You just can't put your expectations on somebody. But I do understand 100% of having a standard for someone. Like, making sure they understand, like, I'm with you, but you got to give something. Like, we all got to give. Like, you got to work for it. You can't just expect that shit just going to fall in your fucking lap. Like, and it's all about knowing who's going to be able to do that. But in reality, you're not going to fucking know. Sometimes you're going to expect something out of somebody because a lot of people in this world talk a big fucking game.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this world are quick to say, like, yeah, I can't wait till I do that. We need to do this. I need to make sure this is right. And then you talk to them 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, I done forgot about that. I'm not even doing that no more. Like,
I think where it's hard to find a balance, though, because I think people should help elevate people, right? The same way you should elevate yourself. I think people, if you have the ability to, you should help elevate people. So I'll give you a story. Like, there's a young man once, kind of like, you know what you saw in the mirror, right? And I'm not saying he didn't see it in himself, but I'm sure your coaching and guidance helped navigate him toward what he was already capable of doing, right? So I see that in people a lot. And I always want the best for people around me, right? I love celebrating other people's wins, although it sounds opposite of what I said a few seconds ago. But people, I love celebrating their wins. I love to see people do well. And so I get my, like, you saw the other night, we were talking with Jordan and Mikey, like, we were one little idea will spawn, poof, oh, we could do this, and that. And that's just who I've always been. And so when it's people that I love or particularly care about, and they won't even take those steps for themselves, it's like a two-part hurt, because A, I feel bad that they won't elevate themselves. But B, and I thought about this morning, I think maybe I'm not doing a good enough job to help them get to what I see their potential could be. And so then I feel disappointed in them and I feel disappointed in me.
You can't think like that.
I know.
It's never your fault that they're not reaching the potential that they should reach. The problem is they have to want to reach that potential. They have to want to tap into that. If somebody doesn't want to tap into that for themselves, all the wisdom and all the game you can give them doesn't mean shit because they not trying to do it themselves. They want somebody to hold their hand and guide them through the whole fucking process. And even you are, in a way, guiding them through the process is the fact that they're not making the effort. They have to want to make the effort.
Right.
They have to want to get their shit better. They have to want to become a better associate, a better worker, a better whatever. Like, they have to want that shit. If somebody doesn't want it, you're never going to really break through to them. That shit's going in one ear and out the other until they actually take action.
So how did, like, you always hear, like, let's say everybody in your life treats you like shit, right? But you're a good person. You shouldn't become a bad person because everybody's treating you like shit, right? So you learn to find a balance. Like, I'm still going to be a good person. I'm still going to do right for people.
Nah,
I'm going to do right
if
for the right
everybody treating
people.
you like shit, nigga, I'm going to be shit. Like, I'm not.
But you shouldn't. You should still continue to be. You shouldn't let people take you out of who you are.
Yeah,
no, but you shouldn't let people take you out of who you are,
but
right?
I'm keeping it 1,000 with you, bro.
But it takes a long time to learn.
If you treat me like shit, I'm gonna treat you like shit.
Right.
It's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna treat you like shit.
But you're not gonna treat somebody who didn't do anything to you like shit, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you're just not gonna fuck with me. Like, you shouldn't necessarily go out of your way to treat the person like shit. But you can't fuck with them for your own health, because what if you start now treating everybody like shit? Because whatever I was gonna say, whatever you got in your feelings because you've been treated like shit.
Hurt people. That's
a big fact. And I've watched myself be hurt and hurt other people.
Yeah, nigga,
whether intentionally or not, because
if I'm hurt, do not talk. Like, I don't care who you are, do not talk to me. Because you are gonna get the wrath of that shit by accident. It's not even on purpose. Like, I'm just hurt. Like, I don't want to deal with nothing. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just keep to myself. Leave me the fuck alone. You bring some of your, I know you're trying to bring some positivity over to me, but I'm not with that positive shit. Like fuck your positivity, cuz. Like, I'm not with it right now.
So I'm trying to find, like, hoochie daddy shorts. Shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Showing my pale ass
eyes. I wore
thighs.
balling shorts. I ain't got to worry about that.
I'm trying to find the right balance, because I do feel, and this goes back to that purpose thing that I said last week. Fucking got ate up in like 2 minutes.
We was not out there that long either.
No.
I don't think I got ate up.
This purpose thing. So this meditation was like, it was a purpose meditation, right? And it said, think about something you did for somebody and how it made you feel. And then you created an affirmation about it. And without thinking, I thought about the times that I taught somebody something or they got something from me. Like, one of the guys that left recently, this nigga almost made me cry in the store. He was leaving. I was busy. And he's like, hey, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you hiring me. I appreciate the lessons I got from you. Not just the lessons about this company and what we do, just lessons about life. And I was like, damn, I feel like I fulfilled a purpose. That's my so my purpose, I believe, is to teach people shit.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about it, that I can't abandon my purpose, but how do I taper the disappointments, right? Whenever I'm doing something, I'm a weird introvert extrovert. Like, I'm extroverted when I know you and I'm comfortable around you. But it's like 50-50 for me. I'm not like really swayed toward one or the other.
Yeah.
Why was I going to say that?
I forgot what I was
so
about to
I always want, like, I like collaboration. Like, I love that we do this ourselves. People had suggested to me when I wanted to do a podcast and I didn't have a partner, like, just do one by yourself. People do it by themselves. That felt weird to me. And even if you pay attention when I make my reels, the reels that I'm by myself just talking in the mic seem devoid of emotion versus when I'm having a conversation with you or a guest or something. Right?
Yeah.
And so we're even keeled. The things I see in you, you've realized for yourself, and then you flourish.
Yeah.
Right? You go back and you listen. You didn't even give your real laugh in the first couple episodes.
I didn't.
Because the first time you laughed like that, I was like, the fuck is that? And then
I wasn't comfortable.
And then I realized you got comfortable. Right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So even in the other side of what I do for a business perspective, I really have wanted somebody to do it with me. Somebody and they don't have to necessarily do the exact same things I do, right? They could do something else that I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think you found somebody and then you see them not even pour into their own gifts for themselves, it's like a letdown because, like, okay, I found a partner to help me with this, to help grow this thing. They feel the same way, but they won't even pour into their own shit. So how could I expect that they would pour into? And sometimes people do that. Sometimes people are better at pouring into other people's shit than they are into their own shit.
That's the truth. You can't 100% expect everybody to want to pour into their own shit as much. Because me and my wife both know a lot of people who can easily pour into somebody else's shit, but can't really pour into their own shit. And like, remember I told you, that's one of the things that annoys her. Like, she'd be like, yo, fix yourself. Like, I know what you can do. Like, you're the shit. Just focus on it.
I wish she was here for this conversation because I feel like she would share my sentiment.
I told her she should come, but she wanted to go out. So
no, good for her. But I feel like she would be so on par with me with this because we've talked about this before. Like, I just see greatness in fucking people. And I guess everything comes in everybody's own time.
They gotta see greatness in themselves, man. The most you can do is try to motivate somebody to feel great. But until they actually look in the mirror at themselves and see that they're someone great, like it's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah. Then I be getting
sad to say, but that's the truth.
I be getting frustrated too because now I look at the time that I've spent trying to build you up and manifest all the positive and all the potential I see in you. And that's taken, like anything, it's taken away from something I could have been poured into myself. And so I almost feel like I have to move into more of a selfish mode to more put me first.
Yeah. You kind of, in all aspects, you have to put yourself first. You will always have that certain piece of yourself that you're trying to give to others to help them get to the same mental level that you are at. But not everybody's going to get there. So those ones who are taking a while, like, you, sounds bad, but like I said before, you got to leave them by the wayside for a minute. Let them drown on their own, figure that shit out for a minute. And then they'll hit you up like, damn, I definitely should have did what you told me, or blah. Like, you can't expect everybody to just jump into it how you would. Because, you know, like us, like, if you actually show me exactly how to get it, like, motherfucker, I'm going to get it. Like, like, it is what it is. Like, but not everybody has that same motivation in themselves, because a lot of people will doubt themselves before they even attempt to do some shit. Like, and that is the biggest thing that will stop your success, is thinking of your failure. Like, that's the number one thing that will stop your fucking success.
Yeah.
Because you're going to fail. Like, I'm sorry to say it, you're going to fail at some point.
It's part of the journey.
Yeah, it's you're going to fail at something. Like,
but then I thought too, like, you know how sometimes you ever pay attention, and I don't know if your kids are old enough to recognize this yet, but when you start really thinking about the things that annoy you the most about your children or your peers or family, and when you look inward, it's because it's something that annoys you about yourself.
Yeah, I definitely see that. It's my daughter. It's these faces she make, and she looks exactly like me when she does it, and it pisses me off every time she does it. And she'll get like right here and make that fucking face, and I'm like, yo, get out of my face, bro. You about to annoy me.
And so you get so excited, not excited. So you get double. So now you're disappointed. You believe you're disappointed in this person, but maybe in reality, you're disappointed in yourself. So I'm like, am I more mad because I could have done more and I'm not doing enough?
Nah.
Is that it?
That's a lot of people's downfall, man. Not really downfall, but the thing that tarnishes what they're trying to do that's good is the fact that you're thinking about if you didn't do enough. A lot of times, the person who thinks if they didn't do enough has done more than the average person would do for that person.
Okay.
Like, you just a friend. Like, you're not somebody I really have to go hard for like that. You're not blood. Like, and that's what a lot of the problem is, separating that. Like, you gotta understand, some people are going to have their wins, some people are going to have their L's, but how they react to those wins and L's is what matters. Like if they take an L and they come back and they trying to figure out how to fix that L, like that's the go-to. Like, but not everybody has that mindset. That's the sad part. If everybody did, we'd have a lot more motherfucking successful people in the world.
Yeah.
But not everybody has that mindset. Some people have the mindset where they just want shit handed to them. Some people have that mindset where they don't want to do shit for shit. Like, it just is what it is. But you can't be fucking lazy. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what, ain't no lazy person ever been successful. Unless the nigga that made mattresses. Bar.
I don't know. You never heard the expression that says you give a lazy person the hardest task and they'll find an easy way to do it?
That is true.
Now my brain thinks
I
like
found
that.
some easy ways to do some.
I don't
shit.
think I'm lazy, and I damn sure don't think you're.
But
fucking
I'm not
lazy.
Nah. But I have found easy ways to do shit. 'Cause I just like to find easy ways to do it. If I can go from taking 40 minutes to do this task to taking 20 minutes,
and the quality output is the same,
I'm doing it in 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm doing it in 20 minutes.
Yep.
I'm not fucking waiting. Not fucking do this shit forever. I got shit to do.
Yeah. What do you think your purpose is if you had to think about it?
My purpose?
You knew I was going to ask you, right?
Not really.
Oh, really?
Nah. It's funny. I seen that, but I didn't read it. But me, my purpose, I feel like I have like two purposes.
Okay.
Like my main purpose is to guide my family in the correct direction and to make sure that they are taken care of. And I feel like my second purpose is just to spread positivity. Like,
okay.
I feel like that's what I do, even though I talk mad shit.
Right.
But the shit I talk is literally out of love.
Yeah.
If I don't talk shit to you, I do not like you at all. Like if I didn't make one joke on you, I'm not fucking with you. But that's me like trying to break the ice and like it's supposed to be fun. Everybody just chill, relax. Like I'm gonna talk shit, but like granted, I'm still a quiet person.
Right.
But when it comes to it, like I'm quick to like just talk shit, have a fun, like crack jokes. Like I just want everybody to just relax and enjoy themselves.
You're similar. You're only extroverted when you're comfortable.
Yeah, when I'm comfortable. That's literally it. Like if I'm not comfortable, I'm gonna be quiet.
Even the first week at work, I just saw you and I was putting shit away. We never had a real conversation. It was like, "What's up, bro?" That was it.
Yep. Fucking when Fern first got there, motherfucker, I was. He was supposed to come back and help me with the truck. I ain't say shit to that motherfucker the whole time. Motherfucker asked me a question. I'm like, yeah, over there. And I just kept working. Like, I ain't say shit because that's just how it was. I wasn't comfortable. But when I comfortable, me and him back there busting it up whole fucking shift. Like, that's facts though. Like, I just gotta be comfortable. And like, and that's my thing. Like, if you can take me somewhere and I'm comfortable there, everybody's gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
We all get to enjoy ourselves. We all get to laugh. Like this is what it is. Like, but if I'm somewhere I'm uncomfortable, it's gonna be a stale ass. like motherfuckers ain't gonna be moving. I ain't gonna be saying shit.
Quick callback. Talking about being comfortable.
Huh?
I didn't even remember. Maybe I never thought I was one of those people who needs to have their phone taken away when they're inebriated. I did not remember making those videos.
He definitely didn't. First of all, I caught the one part you said he Gary announced that he was gay. Like what the fuck? I seen that shit like days later. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. I was like,
yo, I know we told y'all to go watch that shit. I'm gonna put it in the comments.
It's a story
again.
I said that I never told anybody. I'm never gonna tell it on here. So y'all kiss my ass. Y'all better go watch that episode. Never told that story.
I'm trying to remember what story it was. It was 3 hours of recording.
And you don't even speak Pig Latin, so I can't fucking.
Nah, you tell me later. I forgot the story. Shit. Anyway, yeah. No, I think I gotta stay. I have to learn to let shit roll off. I've always been a person that takes shit personally.
That's fucking hard.
One of my old bosses said they don't know how I watch football because they imagine that when they go in the huddle, I think they're talking about me.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny.
Yeah. So, but like if it's especially with somebody that I care about and I thought or think that they care about me, I dwell on it. Like I think, and it always goes to what could I have done better? And maybe I need to just learn to put more accountability on the other person.
Yeah.
And not so much of it. I still think I need accountability because, right, I want to get better. If my purpose is to educate people, I should want to get better to do it better. But I have to still place the right accountability on the person who doesn't want to take the education.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, that's what life is all about, for real. Like, accountability. You gotta have somebody that holds you accountable, and that's probably what the issue is. Like, a lot of them people never had somebody that really held them accountable on what they should be doing.
Right.
So, like, if I've never been held accountable, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Like, like it is what it is. Like,
damn, I never thought about that. You probably hit the nail on the head.
nah,
right
yeah,
there.
like, cause a lot of people haven't had fucking accountability. Like, they're part of that fucking participation trophy era. Like, I hate. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I hate participation trophies. Like, it literally takes away from the motherfuckers who really worked to get the shit.
Yeah.
Like, you telling me I could have played football, got 0 minutes, 0 tackles, 0 touchdowns, 0 passes, and got a trophy. Why the fuck do I need a trophy? Like,
it's funny. I didn't understand that. So
trophies are earned.
My oldest played T-ball. I had never played T-ball or seen it.
That's the thing when it's already on the stick and you smack it with the stick.
But everybody goes. You know how boring that shit is?
Yeah.
Every kid goes. There's no like, all right, we struck 3 people out. That's it. Everybody gets a turn.
And then they switch to the other team?
And then they switch to the other team.
That's stupid.
I'm like, when are they going to switch teams? Somebody was like, everybody goes. Really?
Yeah, that's.
What's the drive to get better then?
Exactly. Like, if motherfuckers know you strike out 3 times, we gotta get on the other side of the field. Like, everybody gonna be focused on trying to make sure they knock that shit out. Like,
yeah,
nobody's gonna be like, okay, I just want to go to the other side. It. Like no, like we want to win.
You know what's funny though? I just thought about something. I think as a child, I had a lot of expectations on me. Some good and some bad. But it's so funny, like the little shit that I give a shit about that most other people don't give a shit about. Like the scanners, I always plug them in the exact same way when that I was I closed because the way things were left in the office.
Closed because I'm no longer there. It's
well,
like, nah. I'm fucking
no, that's bullshit. I still closed.
Bro.
Oh no, I didn't really close.
I closed.
You closed
3 out of my 5. I closed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So I closed what?
Monday or Tuesday.
And Sunday.
And Sunday. But
I know you always say Sunday's a short shift.
That's count. A normal, like Sunday shift is crazy. Sunday shift is literally a shift.
Yeah.
Like from open to close, like coming in early and closing the register. That's a shift, like a normal shift to one of us. Like that's why I never counted down.
You never did accept that.
Motherfucker, you just got mid shift. You got mid shift that day, motherfucker. That's what you got. Like,
but I had all these expectations. So I think, and for the most part, other than some deep mental trauma, I've turned out okay. And so I don't think it's a bad thing to have expectations on people to help them be great. I just have to learn how not to be so disappointed when people don't meet those expectations.
Your reaction to when the expectations are met or not met. That's what matters. You can't dwell on something that somebody doesn't want to meet. Like, you can give somebody an only way you can do that is literally like if you're their boss. Like, but besides that, like if you don't,
shit, even that don't fucking matter no more.
That's because I ain't there. It's like,
no, shit. No, but I mean in general. But I mean, like I'm talking about when you told me you wanted something. If you told me you like, I want to be a great podcast person, and then you got here and you just was quiet the whole time I talked.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, I got these tips. Let's try this. Let's try that. Like, guys, we joking, right. But we brainstorm a lot about like what we want to do, how we want to do it. We put in, and it's a great partnership.
Yeah.
Right? But if none of that happened,
this shit wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
We wouldn't be at the 75th episode here.
Yeah, they hit me with them texts like, yo, bro, I'm tired of doing everything. it have been like I need you to pitch in, bro.
Yeah. But nah. Yeah. I think that's it. That's my final thought. And I'm cutting you off. That I can't be so down because a person doesn't meet the expectation. I can't take it so personal.
And make sure your expectations are realistic. Don't have this motherfucker thinking they can be this rapper, not you.
Yeah.
But this, because I know you make music and shit. Yeah. But this rapper think he could be the next goddamn Jay-Z, but in reality, this nigga is the next Fetty Wap. Like, don't do that shit, okay? Like, no, we don't need another. Like, no.
No, I think the right way to do it is you have to be honest with people. I think
this painter's a Picasso, but it really is this shitty ass nigga crackhead on the block.
That's crazy how you pointed to my painting while you said that. That's crazy. Damn, that's tough.
I didn't mean it like that. I was like behind me, but I didn't realize. My fault. That's fire though. You did good. You're not an artist. You make music. You are an artist, technically.
Yeah. That is kind of cool how I can delve into other pieces of art. I want to paint again, but anywho, what's your final thought, sir?
I want to tie-dye his shirt. Random. My fault.
Okay.
My final thought. My final thought is be honest with expectations that you have out of people and make sure that when and if they do or don't meet those expectations, you give a correct response to help them understand why they should or shouldn't, but do not force their opinion or force them to do anything in any way. But that's the quickest way to get somebody off of doing what they want to do.
They don't do shit.
Like, cause you already know me. Like, I'm not the type to tell me to do some shit. I'm not doing it. like you can ask me or you can give an ideal, but don't be like, do this. It's not gonna get done. I'm gonna tell you, all right, but then this is not gonna happen. Like simple as that.
Oh shit! Thank you guys for joining us for another episode. Listen and watch and listen. There are some gems here, like usual. There are always gems, but
that's what they do at the poetry.
At the poetry
slams.
Shit. I don't think they use that level of tremolo like you were using.
I don't know. It felt good doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's why I did it. I know it's normally.
I already started making a beat around it.
My nigga gonna take the sample from me snapping. He come me like, I got something. Oh shit. But yeah, did you say listen and watch and watch?
Yeah, listen and watch and listen.
Oh, make sure you follow us on everything at Wonder Crib across Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads now, and on TikTok. Now I gotta remember that spell now. And on TikTok, we are Warm the Crib Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Warm the Crib Podcast, and get the merch. Yeah. WTCmerch.com. WTCmerch.com. Janice, we waiting on your purchase. Make sure you send us that picture.
Yes, sir.
We gonna wiggle the toes for you.
That's a commitment. Now you made a commitment on camera.
Nah. I'm gonna come in here in my slides for you.
I'm about to say, what about if you just wear the slides and just casually? You're not even gonna point it out. Just be like, so I was watching this thing on Instagram last
week. Bro, if I'm talking to you and I do this, kick me the fuck out, nigga. Don't just let me sit here.
I'm gonna be like, did I just see that?
That motherfucker like this talking to you. Like, so, how was your week?
Shit, depending on how much you cash out, Janice, if you want, I'll put some lotion on my shit.
Shit.
Don't get a foot bath.
Hey, Janice, let us know how much you willing to give, motherfucker. We might get real in here for you. Got my shit sitting in coconut oil, fucking me.
Like, Alexa, turn the lights to red.
Oh shit!
Yo, we gonna let y'all go until next week. Peace.
That is fucking hilarious. I didn't think she was gonna hear you. Last week she gave you problems, not her ass.